Hey Dallas! Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple exercises to get you ready for hunting, archery hunting, right? So shoulders, really important. First thing you're going to do is some shoulder warm-ups. I know it's silly, but you're just going to take your arms out right here and you're going to make tiny circles forward. And you're going to take a little timer, get your little watch and set it for 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Yes, your arms are going to be out here for 30 seconds doing forward circles, little teeny ones. Then you're going to go backwards, little teeny ones, 30 seconds, little teeny ones. Then after that, that's 1 minute, you're going to go forward, big circles for 30 more seconds. And then you're going to do big circles for 30 more seconds backwards. And then the next exercise is, so in case your grandchildren broke a broom, you now have a dowel that you can do shoulder exercises with. So here you go. Dowel, any broom, any stick that's going to be long enough for you to take a nice wide range of motion. You're going to go forward, backward, forward, backward. I did this in my own stunt days. Shoulder rotation forward and backwards. This is very important for you to have range of motion if you're going to be working on, pulling back about 60 pounds of something. And if you're going to be rappelling and playing Sarah Connor, this is very important as well. So anyway, find you a stick and do this dowel 30 times. So you count 1 and 2 and that's going to warm up your shoulders. And the next exercise is shoulder retraction. It seems silly, but here you go. Your shoulders back and down. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. And it's simple. Retraction, retraction, retraction. From the front, looks like this. Retraction. From the side, looks like this. Retraction, retraction. You want to do 30 of those. I call them chicken wings. Next exercise is in a quadruped position, basically on all fours. You're going to take your thumb, turn it out, and you're going to go hitchhiker here and back down. Turn that thumb out, rotation, and you're warming up your thoracic area as well as your shoulder for rowing. You're going to do 20 on one side and then 20 on the other. The next exercise is standing upright. You're going to hinge at the hips and go to a flat back. Yes, I know that's hard. Then you're going to take your arms straight down and you're going to do a straight arm hitchhiker from a standing position with a flat table. Head is straight out and your thumbs are hitchhiking out, and you're going to do 10 to 15 of these with a 5-second hold at the top. Remember to retract your shoulders and pull your shoulder blades out of your ears. So pull those shoulders back and down, thumbs are back, and you are hitchhiking with 2 straight arms. And the next exercise is, so you're back down to this position where you have a flat table. Now you're going to do forward arm extension, but you're going to keep your thumbs up, okay? So pull those shoulders back and down, make a nice flat back, hinge, make sure your knees are nice and loose, and forward arm extension, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back down, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back down. The next exercise is, so now you're back to the right angles, you're back to the flat table again, and this one is basically right angles, okay? Pinch your shoulder blades together, you have a flat back, and you have right angles. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. Pinch your shoulder blades together, shoulders are back and down out of your ears, nice flat table, and hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to do 10 of those, 10 to 15, then you're going to change it to this. Extension, same thing, pinch your shoulder blades together, retraction, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now you go football fields, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, back down, looks like this. Pinch your shoulders, those right angles, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now you got field goals, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to do 10 to 15 of those with a 5-second hold between each of them. And your next exercise is, so any kind of band that you have that has handles, if you have one that has handles, if you don't, do it without handles, otherwise I'll send you one. Wrap it around pretty tight, find a pole, find something, and you're going to do a horse stance, quadruped position, horse stance, and you're going to pull your scapula together and row and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. And chicken wings, I call them chicken wings, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're accentuating all your rhomboids and your lats in the back. Then once you do 10 to 15 of those with hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, now you're going to do individual ones. Keep your body forward, don't let your body rotate, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, still trying to hold them, keep your body forward, 4, and you want to keep doing those for 15 on each arm, so that's 30 repetitions. Then your next exercise is, I call these dumbbell forward arm alternating raise. However, if you don't have dumbbells, whatever your bow weighs, if it weighs 5 pounds, 8 pounds, whatever it is, you can take a 5-gallon, whatever your jug of oil, fill it halfway full, water, whatever you got, and you got alternating front raise. You're still pulling your shoulders back and down. You're just alternating here. Hold for 5 seconds. Come back up. Hold for 5 seconds. If you have a dumbbell or a weight that weighs 5 to 8 pounds, whatever your bow weighs, hold it for at least 5 seconds. If you can hold it for 10, because I think your average pull is going to be a 10-second pull, where you're going to have that especially that left arm, because you're right-handed, forward, holding something while you're pulling back with the other one. So I would say about 5 to 10 seconds maybe on that front hold, right there, it's forward, without elevating your shoulders, keeping your shoulder blades back and down, and that forward raise holding for 10 seconds. So do 10 reps of each of them holding 10 seconds. The next exercise is, so starting with a 20-pound weight if you can. Find a weight, find something that weighs 20 pounds. You got a chair, surely you got a chair. You're gonna go ahead and bend over here, make a nice flat back, take that other leg and put it straight back there. You want a nice flat back, okay? One arm, you're gonna pull your shoulder blades together and row, scraping your ribs on the way up, just like that. You wanna make sure you're accentuating, not rotating forward, pulling them back, and row. It's just a small movement. And then hold that for 8 seconds. Same thing, okay? So work up that weight to where you're gonna get to almost 60 pounds, because that's gonna be your average pull. Yeah, it might start at 40 or 60 and then go to 40, but you wanna try to work up to the weight that you're going to pull on your bow. The next exercise is, on that bent over lat row, you wanna work up to 10 repetitions with working up to 60 pounds and then trying to hold it for that good 5 seconds up at top. The next exercise you're gonna do here is find any kind of old tire rim stuff. This is basically a band made out of the parts of the tube. Yeah, I think. Basically, you're gonna take your row right here, okay? Get your stance, get your pull, and hold that static row or that static pull right there for 10 seconds. And then release it. So you're gonna walk forward or backwards to make it a little bit more challenging, and hold that static row with your good form. Hold it, and then release it. Cool? So you can do that with any kind of band from a tire or anything like that. And then the next exercise is, so on that band pull, it's 10 repetitions holding for that 10 seconds. Because according to what I've read about bow hunting, that's the average time it takes you to focus and then pull that bow. So 10 repetitions of 10 seconds of hold, and you can do a couple sets if you'd like. Then try to find that band that you said that you have, an elastic band, one with a good type of tension. You're just gonna find your average wall, okay? You're gonna take that band, pull your arms parallel, keep your elbows right there, starting from at the center right there, and then you're basically gonna keep your shoulders back and down out of your ears and walk that up the wall. Working that, getting all those rhomboids and those rhomboids, your traps, your teres minor and major, and just walk it up and walk it down without bringing your shoulders up here. So we're trying to work all those small muscles that are responsible for helping you have a better shot. So try about, I would say 10 repetitions up, 10 repetitions down of the tightest band that you can. Start with a smaller band and go to a bigger band. And the next exercise is, so this is an advanced exercise, and if you can do it, great. If you can't, no worries. You're going to go into a push-up position. You're not going to bend your elbows. So from here, you're thinking of your shoulder capsule, okay? And your chicken wings, as I call them. So your scapula. So you're going to extend and then push out of it, round. Extend and push out of it. So, I'm sorry, contract and retract. Basically, take those, let it fall through, and push out of it. So you're not bending your elbows. It's all happening right here at your chicken wings. It's basically the first one we did, which is that and that, but with a little weight, your body weight. Then the next advanced exercise is, find a place where you can do a, quote, pull-up, okay? This is what you're going to do. Very short, a little bit advanced, but still trying to get that shoulder retraction Here we go. Pull up position. Ten reps of that. There you go. The next exercise. Okay, there is no other exercise except for the actual real exercise of pulling the bow. The best exercise for a sport that you're going to do is the actual sport. So the actual pulling of the bow and letting it go, that is the best exercise. All these are things just to get your shoulder capsules and your rhomboids and your lats and your teres minor and trapezius and all that stuff ready for exercise, since you haven't exercised in a bit. So they're going to make it a healthier shoulder, a healthier back, because that posterior chain is more important than the front part. And most people, because they cannot see it, they don't work it, but that is super important for your stabilization and for keeping your posture, and evidently for killing an elk. I don't know. I've never done one. But so those are the exercises that I would suggest for you to start with. And then, of course, work up to working that bow, working that 40 to 60 pound, knowing there's a difference in there. You also have to do some cardio. Get yourself out walking and boogieing around, doing some hills, doing a little bit of hiking, getting those legs ready to work. I know you're on a four-wheeler, but you still got to be able to carry that elk out of there. So I wish you good luck, and I hope this helps you out. Happy hunting.